Flossom fam, let me tell you, it is so early. It's like a quarter after 6. And to be honest, I've been up for about almost 45 minutes. Yeah, my brain is all over the place. Listen, what I originally wanted to talk to you about, been thinking about it since yesterday. And that's not what I want to talk about. So we're just gonna roll with it because my brain in the morning is on point for the most part. So we're just going to go with my gut and we're going to talk about your inner hater. And I say inner hater because I have personally this last week and a half, 2 weeks, been dealing with a massive, massive amount of self-doubt, fear. I've been dealing with a lot of, I don't want to say imposter syndrome, but real fear. I'm about to launch my first product publicly. It's really messing with my head. Now, I said I was going to punch fear in the face. Let me tell you how I'm doing that. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to do it. Here's the thing. Whenever you try something new, your first thought is, or okay, let me switch that up a little bit. My first thought always is, there's no way I can do this. I can't do this. What if I screw it up? What if this happens? Or what if this happens? Or what if this happens? The fact is, it might. All of the things might happen. But I'm not going to die because of it. Like, I'm not going to break my leg because I launch a product. I'm not going to end up in the hospital because I launch a product. I'm not going to lose contact with my family because I do a thing. If I think about it in those ways, it kind of sounds silly. Fear is a real, honest to God, human thing. It is something that since the dawn of time, it was there to protect us. It's not protecting me. It's really kind of holding me back. Let me know if you deal with fear too. Not everybody is launching a product. Not everybody is starting new things. Fear comes in many, 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 many ways. For a long time after my mom passed away, after my granddaughter passed away, I was scared to be in a car. I was scared to be anywhere besides my house. And I was scared because the reality that life is fleeting, that at any moment anyone could be gone, that terrified me to the point where I didn't even want to leave my house. And I was worried about my daughter. I was worried about my kids. What if something happened to me and then they would be going through the same thing I'm going through? Do you know what I'm saying? Like that fear kind of held me back for a very long time until I realized, whoa, they have you now, but do they really? And I think in so many ways, fear does that. Fear will prevent you from living your life when really it's just meant to keep you safe. So I'm going to challenge you, as I've been challenging myself, to really seriously think about what's the worst thing that could happen for this thing that you're scared of, for this activity that is terrifying for you. What is the absolute worst thing that could happen? Is it going to hurt you physically? Is it going to end things? The chances are no. If it's not going to hurt you physically, if it's not going to alienate the ones that you love, if it's not going to cause adverse reactions to the people that you love, do it. Do it anyway. Because one thing I have noticed about fear is you're only scared of stuff you don't know. Crazy, right? You're only scared of things that you don't know. Once you have done a thing, it's not fear anymore. It's I don't like it, or I do. It's that's probably not for me, or let me go again. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a fear. You can only fear something you don't know. So learn about it. Do it. Do the thing that makes you scared. Because in the end, that's living. That's living. I don't know about you, but I spent a lot of years in my house, not associating with anybody because of fear. I don't want to be that anymore. And I want better for you as well. So let's do it together. I know situations are different and fear presents itself in different ways. But if you think about that fear as actually being your best friend, it's making you stop and think before you just go. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing. In a nutshell, that is a beautiful thing. So I'm grateful. I am grateful for fear. I'm grateful because when something scares me, it makes me stop and think, okay, why? I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I'm doing things that I've never done. But also, it makes me take that critical look and be like, okay, well, is this something that is odd? Is this something that can cause harm? No. Well, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it even if I'm scared. I'm going to punch fear in the face because ain't nobody got time for that. Right? Have a wonderful morning, y'all. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I love you. Bye now.